Hey everybody, it's Matt Collins with Keller Williams and Taylor Perry with Van Dyke Mortgage. So in the final clip on this series about purchasing your new home, we have made it through inspections, we have cleared up any addendums or any additional closing costs, and we've kind of thrown the ball back over to Taylor to pick up the ball there. Taylor, what happens in those final 20 days or so before everybody gets the keys to the new home?
A lot. So the first thing that usually happens once the inspection is good, we're happy there. The first thing that we're going to do is order the appraisal. So the appraisal is somebody's going to go out to the house. They're going to make sure that it's actually worth what you're paying for it. That takes the longest portion of this entire process. Usually takes at least a couple of weeks for them to go out, look at the house, look at the houses around it, put the report together, and then get it back to us. So that's the biggest, longest piece to this entire 20 days-ish that's left over. The next thing that goes on is underwriting. We're going to send your loan to the underwriter. They're going to give us the approval. Basically what they're doing is they're going to make sure that all of the boxes are checked, so to speak, to make sure that everything looks good. The last piece is actually called title. Title is going to make sure that everything looks good on the deed itself. So for instance, I'll give you an example. Let's say the person who owns the house now just decided they're not going to pay their taxes. They haven't paid taxes for 3 years. Well, that's not your fault. So all of that stuff gets cleared up, gets taken away to make sure that when you take ownership of the house, that everything is free and clear. You're not getting anything weird on your title at all. So typically that's kind of generally what happens. Now once we get the final clear to close approval, that's when we bring Matt back in, we pass the ball back to him to start scheduling the closing.
Gotcha. So that last 20 days, it does sound like that there's all sorts of different people doing different things to make everything happen. And if you want any more details, we've done several videos on more in depth on the title process and underwriting and everything. Please go look us up on our YouTube channel, and there's more information there. I hope this was helpful. So this was a really quick video series, really making this process, I don't want to say oversimplifying the process, but a very high level about what goes into it. So thanks for tuning in. Until next time.
Thanks, guys.